Everybody, it's your girl Deja Renee back again with another fucking video. So today I have a very exciting video to record today. Today we're getting to know ourselves. Getting to know me, but getting to know ourselves. Not the regular what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, what's this, what's that. It's different. So I have here 25 questions that I'm also going to answer, of course, but you can answer on your own time so you can really get to know yourself and really just dig deep down to really figure out why you are the way you are and what makes you you. So let's just get straight into it. I got me a little drinky drink here so I can sip on a little something. You guys can grab your wine, grab your substance, whatever it is you choose. But for me, I'm gonna have me a little simply lemonade, and let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so the first question is, what does your ideal day look like? Okay, so for me, nowadays, what an ideal day looks like for me is I wake up, do my little morning routine. I do a little prayer, you know, give thanks to God for waking me up for another day of life and for giving me another opportunity to make today a great day. And then I'll go to work and I will come home. If I'm in the mood to cook, I'll cook and just woosah and relax and wind down for the next day. Typically, those are what my days look like. I'm trying to get into working out now, like going to the gym, trying to hold myself accountable for working out and being consistent. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, yeah, that's basically what my ideal day looks like. Question number 2, what did you want to be when you were younger? So for me, when I was younger, I wanted to be an OBGYN. As I got older, I got a little bit more experience with what comes with that field. And personally, it just wasn't for me, which is why I'm changing career paths now. I'm still figuring out my groove, where I belong and what path I belong on, but it's definitely not where I wanted to be where I was younger. I've definitely grown out of that, but yeah, that's basically what I wanted to be. Everything else, I still want to be that. I still want to be a wife. I still want to be a mother. I still want to be outgoing, traveling, and all that stuff. Number 3, who are you most inspired by and why? That's a great question because I don't really have one. I have multiple different inspirations for different aspects of my life and different reasons. But I would say for the woman I would love to become when I get older, definitely De'Ara Taylor. Some of y'all may know her. I found her on YouTube when she was in a relationship. She's not in a relationship now, but even when she was always so goal driven and motivated, and she stayed true to herself, stayed true to her style. She wasn't really heavily influenced by the media, even though she was a very major influence on social media. And I just love who she is now. I love her style. I love how she handles herself, how she carries herself, and how she's going about life. She's super successful, heavy on the businesswoman. Ooh, that right there, I would definitely say is somebody who I would really inspire to be like when I get older. Number 4, who would you love to meet and what would you ask? That's so funny because it's the same person. I would love to meet De'Ara, and I would ask her how she got to the point where she is now. I just want to know her life story, the ups, the downs, just everything, just to give me some motivation and some clarification that everything in the end will work out with just consistency and dedication and perseverance. Because I know she's definitely had a lot of trials and tribulations, yet she always stayed above that and maintained herself and ended up exactly where she wants to be. So yeah, I would definitely love to meet her one day. And I feel I don't know, I wouldn't plan the conversation. That's one of the main things I would ask her, but I would definitely just come up with things out my ass when I see her. Number 5, what habit would you most like to break and what habit would you most like to start? So I definitely want to stop going on social media. I definitely be on social media way too much. I really do. And a habit I would most like to start is I would definitely like to get back into reading. I loved reading when I was a kid and then I just stopped. I don't know why, but I definitely had an amazing imagination when I was a kid, back when I was reading a lot. So that's definitely a habit I would like to start. That or working out, or both. Like I want to do both, working out and reading more often. Okay, number 6, think of a person you truly admire. What qualities do you like about that person? Let's see. I would say Khalil is somebody that I truly admire. Specifically the fact that he doesn't give a fuck about what anybody says. Like growing up, I definitely struggled with my image to other people, like how I was viewed. When I started talking to him and got in a relationship with him, like he really said, fuck that shit, like who cares? Do what makes you happy, do what you want to do what you enjoy to do, and be who you enjoy to be. Don't, you know, change who you are for the satisfaction of other people. Like, you know, just keep it 100 with them and they'll keep it 100 with you, and they'll give you the utmost respect for sticking up for yourself and not changing for anybody. So facts. Number 7, how do you like to relax? Okay, so a few months ago, because I actually stopped smoking in January, but back when I was smoking, that's definitely one of my favorite ways to relax. Like after a long day, take a nice steaming piping hot shower, come put on my PJs if I'm wearing PJs, because I be naked half the time. Yeah, and then light up a spliff, you feel me? You put on a nice show or a YouTube video and just chill. Number 8, when was the last time you did something you were afraid of? The last time I did something I was afraid of, I would probably say today at the gym. I somehow ended up in a whole ab training workout thing that wasn't really on my time, and like it was with a group of people. And you know, when you first start going to the gym, you have that gym anxiety. Yeah, it was heavy on that. I was like, fuck, like I isolated myself to feel more comfortable working out, and then I ended up getting into a whole like routine, but it ended up being really good for me. I had a really good workout, I pushed through, and I'm sore as fuck now, but shit, it was worth it. Number 9, what are you most proud of? So I am most proud of, as of right now, I'm most proud of graduating college, because ooh child, that tunnel was long, baby. That tunnel was long. I did not think I was gonna see it through, but I ended up seeing it through. So I'm really proud that I got over that, and I'm actually really proud of the woman I'm becoming. Just being myself and really just like living my truth, and not being not embarrassed but ashamed of who I am. Like I'm accepting the differences of society and understanding that you don't have to be on the same path as your friends. You don't have to be on the same path as your family. As long as you're on your path and you're doing better than you were the year prior, then you're Gucci. And I learned that a lot within the past year or two. And I'm just loving life, like not giving 2 fucks. 2, not even 3. Shit, not even 1, okay? I'm happy. Number 10 is, what are you most afraid of? I'm most afraid of not succeeding in life. I'm most afraid of not getting where I want to be, and my plans. I understand that your plans are just direction. They're not the actual spot on blueprint, but I'm just so afraid that my plans are gonna fall so off track. Like, but I know that whatever God has in store for you, if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, it's because he has something better for you. So understanding that is definitely a work in progress. But yeah, definitely just afraid of shit not working out for me, because how can it not work out, bro? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Like, it has to work out. Like, it has to work out. Number 11, if life stopped today, what would you regret not doing? If life stopped today, I would say I would regret, I feel like if life stopped today, I would be robbed of the things I could do. Like, there's nothing thus far I'm doing that I feel like I'm missing out on. I feel like I'm on a right path and I'm going at a good speed, and I feel like as if life for me were to stop today, then I couldn't regret anything. My life was literally taken from me. You feel me? Like it wasn't like I'm 50 and I'm 60 years old and I lived a whole life and I had the option to do things and I didn't do it. Like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of the things that I want to do in life, so I wouldn't regret. What was the question? Honestly, I would just regret, okay, let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. I would regret not getting my relationship with my parents to be where I want it to be, because right now it's just not where I want it to be. It's not that it's bad, it's just, it's a work in progress. Number 12, who would you like to connect or reconnect with and why? I would just like to connect with people who are doing more of the things that I want to do in the future, instead of unnecessary or waitful friendships, the ones that are a burden or the ones that don't really add value to your life. They're kind of just like wasted space. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this age, as a friend, if you're not really pushing me to level up or helping me level up or leveling up with me, it's just like, what are we here for? I get it, we're here for a good time, not a long time, but at the same time, in this day and age, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I want to be able to be that friend to my friends that puts them on to bigger and better things, and I want that the same for me in return. I want to be friends with women that are doing better than me, that want to help me and see me win, and, you know, like, really teach me things that I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Number 13, what qualities do you admire in others? So the people who I am friends with now, I would say I admire them for doing what they want in life. You know, they're traveling, they're going out, they're having fun, they're doing what makes them happy. And that's literally all I preach. Do what makes you happy. Like, don't stress too much about life. Have fun. Like, stop and breathe and look around, because life passes you so fast and it's just like, fuck. Like, I was worried so much about getting my life together, I forgot to do the things that I actually like to do. So take that trip, go to that club, go to that bar, do whatever you want to do that makes you happy. Don't freaking be a slave to this world and lose yourself. Next is 14, what practical skills do you wish you had? I don't know if this is practical. Well, yeah.
Practical is things that you can practice, right?
That's what practical means. I wish I could speak multiple languages. Like, I want to be able to go to different countries and be able to speak their native language instead of being that one American that just speaks English everywhere. Like, I want to be able to communicate with you in your native language, and that's just mad cool. Like, the people that be speaking 6 different languages, like, that shit is fire. Like, they'll be like, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not gonna try it. I don't even know who I thought I was fooling. I was really about to sit here and try to say all them languages, but yeah, the people that are multilingual, fire. And you know how many jobs you can get being bilingual or multilingual? And they be paying like $20, $30 an hour just because you speak another language that you can learn for free. That takes a lot of discipline and a lot of practice. I want to learn at least one other language before I die. Like, at least one. Like, English can't just be it. Like, it can't. Okay. 15. Imagine you're in your 90s. Sheesh. Imagine you're in your 90s. What memories would you like to have? What stories do you want to tell? Shit. Wow. All I gotta say is we had a time. We had a time, baby. We had a ball. Like, we had a ball. That's what I want to say. We had a ball. We was working hard, but we was playing harder, baby. We was in every country you can name, baby. Living it up. Living it up, okay? Making money in my sleep. Making money every hour of the day, like every minute of the day. Just living life, having fun, laughing a lot. What stories do you want to tell? I just want to tell about all the crazy things. I just want to tell everything. Like, I want to talk about each and every single stage in my life that led me up to 90, obviously, and the good, the bad, just everything in between, basically. To make a very long story short, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Number 16, what is your favorite book / movie / song and why? So From the books that I have read, my favorite book is definitely The Power of the Subconscious Mind, because it showed me that the mind can really control a lot of things, and it really made me watch what I think, watch what I say, watch what I do, and move with purpose, basically. To make a long story short, my favorite movie, bro, I love musicals. I would say my favorite movie is like Hairspray. I love that movie. Like, it just gets me grooving. Like, I love it. And I don't have a favorite song. I freaking love music. Like, and I listen to so many different genres of music, so I can't even like pinpoint one song that I like. 17. If you can make one change in the world, what would it be? 100% hands down, I would fix the problem of homelessness. Like, there is way too many homeless people out here in these streets. Like, it's ridiculous how there are millionaires and billionaires out here in this world that have way too much money to even fathom. Like, they're spending it on bullshit, things that they don't need, and there's people on the street, cold, hungry, abused. You feel me? Like, something's gotta give. And you can't tell me that there's no space, because yeah, there may not be space in major cities, but baby, there's space in them southern states. There's nothing but space. Number 18. What do you love to do for or give to others? I love to cook for other people. It satisfies my soul to know that the food that I made with these bare hands satisfied your stomach and your taste buds. It satisfies me. It warms my heart. It does. Next question is, I'm reading off my laptop, that's why I keep looking down. What excites you? What excites me is that I get closer and closer to being the woman that I always aspired to be. Like, seeing progress and seeing things go well for myself and me having fun, like just moving towards the woman that I always wanted to be. Like, that personally excites me. Question number 20. What do you wish you did more of? So I definitely wish I did more communicating with family and friends about things that make me upset, because I don't know, I feel like confrontation to me, like, it's never been shown in a healthy light. So sometimes when it comes to healthily communicating to friends or family, I choke up, because it's just like, I'd rather just suppress it, get over it, and move on with my life. But obviously that's not healthy, and I just definitely wish I would just be more open and feel less pressure, because every single time I try, I always shake up like, okay. Moving on. Number 21, pretend money is no option. What would you do? Shit. I would start all the businesses that I ever wanted to start. I would invest a good portion of it. I would buy land and build a house on top of that land. And I would put some away for past generations. And I would donate a lot. Number 22, we're almost there, guys, we're almost there. What area of your life right now makes you feel the best and why? I actually was gonna say Khalil. Like, my relationship makes me very happy, because like, honestly, like, that's like the number one thing I feel like I have, I don't want to say the most control of, but like,
it's control.
It's not control like I know exactly what he's doing and I'm telling him exactly what to do. I'm just saying, like,
controlling your life.
What do you mean?
Like, and when you said it's not that you have control, it's not that you're controlling me. You have control over the direction the relationship goes in a sense.
In a sense, yes. I just feel like I feel content here. I feel like safe here, and I feel like we can overcome a lot of things. I feel like we can overcome everything. We are so comfortable to the point where we can communicate about anything. No conversation is too uncomfortable between us, and that's something that I value, because there's a lot of couples out here that can't do that. They resent uncomfortable feelings. They resent uncertainty, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I feel like right now that makes me feel the best, because everything else in my life I'm figuring out. Like everything else in life is just going through the motions of life. So yeah. Number 23, let's jump forward a year. What would you like to have achieved in the past year? Okay, so I'm not gonna say too much because yeah, but one thing I would definitely say is I definitely want to move out my hometown. I've been in my hometown since I was born. I've been in my hometown throughout high school, throughout college. I did not dorm, like literally just straight through. So I would love to get that exposure and that experience and a new challenge, basically. Just something that I'm not accustomed to, something that I'm not used to. Just stepping out of my comfort zone is definitely something that I would love to have achieved by next year. Number 24, what piece of advice would you give to 5-year-old you? Bruh, if you know me, I've had a very chaotic 23 years of my life. What I would tell 5-year-old me, I would tell her to think before she does. Just stop and think for a second. Think, is this really what you want to do? And really like weigh out my options, weigh out the pros and cons, and really just have a better understanding of the things that I do. I would also tell her to just be more careful, watch out for yourself. But other than that, I feel like my 5-year-old self and every year prior to that would need the experience that she needed to get to where she is today, because I love the woman I am today. I feel like I don't feel damaged. I don't feel like I let myself down. I definitely could have made better decisions in my life, of course, but don't we all? Couldn't we all make better decisions for ourselves in our lives? That's what life is, growing up and learning from your mistakes, like, and not dwelling on them and beating yourself up. Like, turn your lessons into blessings and move on, because you definitely got plenty more lessons to come in your life, babe. So last question, how do you want to be remembered in life? I would love to be remembered for a lot of things, but I definitely want to be remembered as someone who kept it real, someone who didn't put on a fake face for the world, someone who was real enough to give real advice, and someone who deserved all the great things that happened in her life, someone who worked hard, someone who persevered through her life. Like, given all her obstacles, she still stayed strong and she still maintained herself in the greatest light. I just want to be remembered as an amazing woman, period. I don't care that she got a 4.0 and she was at the top of the corporate ladder. Like, no, I want to be remembered for my character, who I am, not what a job did for me, not what school did for me. I want to be remembered for who I am, who Jandasia was. Like, you feel me? If you're picking up what I'm putting down, okay? So I definitely learned a lot about myself in answering these questions for this video. I hope that you guys also were answering quietly in your head. And if you couldn't answer some of these questions, I feel like you should definitely sit down with yourself and really think and ask yourself, like, damn, what is the answer to this question? I really enjoyed filming this video. I did not finish my drink. Maybe I should finish. Let me finish it on camera for you guys. Hold on. Oh my god. So that is the end of this video. That's the end of my drink, and that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful night or a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Later.